With Honda partnering with Aston Martin as the engine supplier for the team from 2026 on, Honda is keen on playing a predominant role in idealizing the team's driver lineup. During the discussion earlier this year, Honda was asked about their interest in working with Fernando Alonso for the second time after their first rough stint that left a bit of a bitter taste on both ends, and whether Honda would have any issues with Aston Martin extending the contract with the two-time world champion. But Honda was keen on looking at what could give them the best chance of winning races. With Fernando Alonso signing a long-term multi-year deal with the team, he will continue to lead the team into the new regulations as well. That leaves Lance Stroll's future with the team on a bit of a question mark. So far, the Canadian driver has had a guaranteed seat in the team as his dad owns the team. But now with Honda joining the team for 2026 onwards, which adds a new variable to the team's past ideologies. And knowing that there are a pool of talents who are faster and better than Lance Stroll, it becomes very hard for Aston Martin to justify their choice of retaining Lance Stroll over the rest. I think this is the first time we've ever seen Lance Stroll being anywhere near a pressure-rushing situation to fight for a seat. With Honda supplying engines to the team, they make a large contribution to the team's on-track performance, that they could rightfully demand a stronger driver lineup, which means we could see Lance Stroll getting replaced by a driver who probably deserves that seat more than Lance anyways. I mean, this has been a bit of a topic of discussion since last season, that does Lance Stroll need a bit of pressure on his head for him to take his performance seriously? And will Aston Martin ever replace Lance Stroll with a better driver that could help them improve their results in the Constructors' Championship? A team that aspires to reach the top spot in both the championships cannot afford to contest with just one car. And finally, with the Honda takeover, Aston Martin could actually be forced to replace Lance Stroll with a better driver to have a stronger driver lineup. This means Stroll has 2024 and 2025 to prove himself that he can improve and that he can be a consistent participant to the team's Constructors' Championship results. Or else, I think it's just inevitable that he gets booted for a better driver. With Honda moving to Aston Martin for 2026, the driver that the team would be keen on signing would be Yuki Tsunoda. I think none of us would be even surprised if this actually ends up happening. As Honda being a Japanese team, they would want a Japanese driver to represent the team that's been powered by their engine. And when you really look at it, Tsunoda is honestly a driver that deserves a seat like Aston Martin, and replacing Stroll with Tsunoda would be a genuine upgrade over the team's current driver lineup. Being an engine supplier to a team is actually a big contribution to a team's overall performance, as Honda essentially supplies the heart to power a Formula 1 car to victory. So the role that Honda is to play with Aston Martin's venture in the new regulation is actually bigger than what we could think. And if Honda could influence a team like Red Bull to have a Japanese driver in their lineup, doing it with Aston Martin wouldn't be that difficult. And upsetting your engine supplier would be the last thing that you would want to do. So if Honda raises a demand to replace Stroll with Tsunoda, Aston Martin kind of have their hands tied behind their back, as they don't really have anything in Lance's defense. So yes guys, with that being said, I would like to wrap up this video. These are my thoughts and opinion. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and let me know down in the comments on what are your thoughts on it as well. Do you think Honda would be the key factor to actually making it happen, for Stroll to be replaced by a better driver at Aston Martin to strengthen their driver lineup? Leave it down in the comments. With that being said, subscribe to the Rennmaster channel if you haven't already, and also hit the bell icon while you're at it so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And until next time, it's me Vinesh from Rennmaster, and I'm out. Love you guys, stay safe, peace.